What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Halicia, but I go by Lee. Y'all know the vibe. Let's get into this whole hair situation because a lot's changed and things are going to be a lot different just in general. So this right here is a wig. I'm trying to like shape it really quickly, and as I talk, we're going to get ready because I am currently in London. Some of these things just kind of like transpired or happened really quickly. And so I didn't have like a whole lot of time to like document the process. So I felt like I would just update y'all now that I'm here in this setting and kind of like a relax, get ready with me type of vlog. I actually just got here today. So if you've been seeing my recent videos, then you already know that like I had knotless box braids. Oh, and they were so pretty. Long knotless box braids that came all the way down to my butt. Loved them. And when I found out that I was going to be going to London, this is Danessa Myrick's, I actually booked an appointment to get them touched up so that like I could have a neater, like cleaner look, because they had already been in my head for like a month. They were looking, you know, a little worn, and then it's been like soup. In Houston, it's been in the hundreds almost every day. So the sweat, the humidity, me being outside, all of the things was like wearing on the braids. Like you could tell that there was like a lot of like wear and tear on the braids or whatever. So anyways, I booked the touch-up appointment. Now today is Tuesday, and I booked the touch-up appointment on Thursday. So I was gonna have like a couple of days, like 4 or 5 days. That was the only appointment that she had available, so I booked that. So Wednesday, before the appointment, she texts me and she's like, my braider, one of them, and if you guys know me, then you already know, like, I only will allow maybe like 4 people total to touch my hair. I am extremely picky about how my hair looks like and who touches my hair, because I've had horror experiences in the past, even with like my braider. I got 2 people that braid my hair, 2 people that do like other things like cutting, straightening, you know, so forth. She texted me on Wednesday, and was like, hey, I know you have your braid appointment tomorrow, but I got COVID. Whoa. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I hope you're okay. She actually wasn't feeling very well at all. And I was like, you know, take care of yourself, don't worry about it. Now, mind you, prior to this, I had been having revelations of cutting my hair, not because I wanted it to be shorter, because I know that I've been telling y'all for a long time. I'm so tired, y'all. Like, I'm just really jet lagged. So anyways, I know I had been telling y'all for a minute that I was gonna grow my hair out, all of the things, okay? But I had been having like, you know, some itching to cut it, essentially. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cut it, not because I necessarily wanted it to be shorter, but primarily because I missed the shape of my hair. Like, the shape of my hair used to be so fire, like, and I'll insert this picture of when I had red hair and I just had like this bomb shape. Like, it was basically like a heart shaped afro. And the texture of my hair had been really weird lately, kind of like limp. I don't know, it's just been off, like really off. So anyways, when she canceled the appointment and said that she couldn't do it, what I did was I took out my braids, because I was like, if she can't fix my braids, then I can't wear my braids. Like, it just is what it is. Like, I would have wore them if I wasn't traveling or like going out of town. Like, if I was just gonna be in Houston, I would have worn them braids and I wouldn't have thought twice about it. But I didn't want to wear them like out on a trip where I was going to be traveling and such. I was just like, no. So I took them out. I think I finished I took them out on Thursday, or I started taking them out on Thursday, and I think that I finished taking them out on Friday. So Friday, as I finished taking them out, I ended up booking a haircut appointment. And what was so crazy is that, you know, typically you can't even get appointments this early. I mean, like, or so quickly. But what happened was, the girl that cuts my hair, somebody had just ended up randomly canceling their appointment. And when I opened up her bookings, that appointment was available. And that was the only appointment that was available. And the timing was literally perfect. It was like Saturday evening. It was, I mean, just everything fell into place, right? So I go to her Saturday evening, and she's like, you know, what do you want? Like, do you want to trim? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm explaining to her that essentially the texture of my hair had been off. And I was like, yeah, my hair is changing. I feel like it's like age. And we kind of went through this whole thing, like how our hair is different when we age. She didn't agree with me though. She was like, I don't think that your hair is any different. And I was like, well, something's wrong. You know, like, it's off. It's not the same as what it used to be. It's limp. It's not as like full. And I even felt like it wasn't as thick as it used to be. And like, my hair used to be like, I mean, hella thick, like, and lately it just hadn't been that. Like, I was just like, I don't know, sis. Like, pretty much since COVID, it hadn't been that. So for like 2 years, I felt like my hair was off. And if you've been watching my videos, then you already know that I've low-key been like cutting the front of my hair, like trimming it constantly, because it just wasn't it. And I had like a lot of like stringy pieces that were hanging, and I just didn't like it. Let me not say I didn't like it, because I love my hair, but it was like something ain't right, you know? Whatever. So anyways, I go to her and I'm like, I want to get it cut into like a heart-shaped cut. Like, I want my hair to flow out almost like this, but with more shape. So she's like, really? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, but if I do that, I'm gonna have to cut a lot of hair off. And I was like, well, how much is a lot? Like, let's see. So she's like, the back of your hair is gonna come like right here. And so the back of my hair probably hits now, like right here. We cut it. Well, she cut it. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really short. It is really short. I probably lost like 3 to 4 inches of hair. And it's not like bad or anything, but it's really different and it's really short. I know for a fact that it'll grow out. It's gonna look like a tapered cut, because even when she did the twist out on it, afterwards it was so short. I kind of felt like I looked a little bit like Goku. I think that's his name. Or my hair almost looked like a fire emoji. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Low-key, I was panicking, but I was like, okay, it's kind of cute. What I think it is I'm just not used to short hair. And it kind of sent me into shock, especially being that, you know, I was finna leave and come on this trip. And I'm like, now what am I going to do with my hair? Because I felt like I just went from bad to worse. Like, I just went from one extreme to the next. And I don't have anywhere near enough time to actually properly prepare for my hair. Because at this point, it's Sunday. And I need to get ready. Because I left for London, like my flight left on Monday, even though I arrived on Tuesday. I like flew overnight. So I was like, ugh, what am I gonna do? So I redid my hair, because I was like, let me do a perm rod set, because I just felt like the twist out wasn't giving the look I wanted to give. Even though the twist out, it was popping. Like, it was really popping. She did a really, really cute twist out on me, but I wanted it to, because it's kind of like short, I just felt like it was gonna look better in a perm rod set because it was gonna look more like a tapered cut if I could put it in perm rods, because I could make it look shorter in perm rods than I can in twist, if that makes sense. Like twist is gonna stretch my hair out a little bit more, perm rods is gonna allow it to shrink a little bit more, and I could play with the illusion of the shape. Essentially, exhaustion is kicking in. Anyways, how much time do I have? 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Now I did the perm rod set Monday morning, y'all. Set under the dryer, and I was gonna take the perm rod set out right before my flight. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be real cute. I had like this whole perception of what I thought I was gonna look like. And I go to take it out, and my hair is soaking wet at the roots. Like it was like it dried on the outside but didn't on the inside, and my hair does that a lot because of the density. And so what happened is, I think that when she cut my hair, it was like all of the dead ends had literally been released, and my hair was so thick. Like it was like, even combing through it was like, wow. Like it seemed like it was back to its normal state, essentially. But with that comes way more drying time. Even though it's shorter, I needed more time for it to dry, and I needed to sit under the dryer probably like at least an hour, probably more than an hour. I probably needed to sit under the dryer like 2 hours, and I didn't have that kind of time on my hands. So I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go, I gotta catch this flight, I got stuff to do. So I just put on a wig. And the craziest thing about it was that I could not keep the rollers in under the wig. Like that was going to be literally impossible. So I had to take them out. And I was trying to see, like, when I got here, like whether I could salvage the perm rod set, and I cannot. And I don't have the products with me to redo it. So I might just have to wear my wig or something of the sort. I brought some clip-ins also, but it's just a lot. Like, it's a lot, and I'm overwhelmed, and I'm kind of mad at myself that I took this risk, but I did. And it is just hair. Don't get it twisted. You know, it's like, whatever, it's hair. I'm back, starting over. I'm basically back to square one, step one. Y'all know that that TikTok that's been going viral where it's like step one. Oh, don't tell me that this is empty. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. But I did definitely want to update you, because I don't want anybody saying, here you go again, you said that you was gonna do this, you said you was gonna do that, you didn't do it. I'm telling you, I didn't follow through. I want the shape, and I want the original texture of my hair back. And I feel like I did make a drastic decision, because I decided this like really quickly. And I could regret it, but it doesn't matter now, because I already did it. It's already done. And so moving forward, I'm gonna be a short haired baddie for a little bit. Not fully bald headed, but it's gonna be short for a minute, because again, I lost like 3 to 4 inches, and it's no game. It is a very drastic difference. And in my head, I did not think that it was gonna be this drastic, but it is. I'll be back, because I'm pretty much done. I just have to do mascara and a lip, and I need to put on my clothes. And right now I only have maybe like 10-15 minutes left to get dressed. So I'll be back. So y'all, sorry for such an like abrupt, essentially ending, but I hope that this video makes sense, that you kind of have an explanation of what's going on with me and my hair. It's like 9 o'clock in London currently, and so I'm almost at 2 full days without any more than maybe about 3 hours of sleep. So needless to say, the exhaustion is kicking in. It's not even dark outside yet. It's still like slightly light. I think it doesn't get dark here until like 9:30 at night. So I'm actually not going to go to the store. I just don't have it in me. Like, I don't, and I have some content that I need to turn in. So I'm just going to end the vlog here, or this portion of it. Enough about that. I love you guys. Make sure that you subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. I'm not gonna lie, your girl's looking good out here in London. I'm not even against the hair. Macy Gray. It's giving Macy Gray. I wish that the shape of this wig was a little different. I wonder if I can like manipulate it. Maybe we'll try to do that tomorrow. But yeah, I just took my hair out around the edges. But okay, good night.